Hi, my name is Gavin Wallace, and today we're going to show you what you need for live stream. So, first things first, 2 monitors is probably the minimum of what you need for, hooking up your ATEM and, a dual monitor setup for your laptop. And now laptops, that is something I cannot stress enough. You need something good. You can go cheap on monitors, don't go cheap on your laptop. Another thing, Ethernet. God, please use this, because, wireless, it's good, but nothing's better than Ethernet. You get straight hookup and everything like that. And to branch off from there, if you're using, your ATEM remotely and using Ethernet hookup, you need a switch or 2. That's nice. You can get how many ever you need. And you hook it up to your TV so you can get a live feed. And then another thing that you definitely need good quality in is your camera. This is the A11, and this is one of them of our cameras. We also run the XA20 and the Canon 90D. And then if you're doing multiple monitors, you don't want them all in one place. You want them spread out and everything like that. So you can do maybe 2 close to you, 1 close to you, however you want to do it. But you need one far away, in a sense. So you can either get a 100 HDMI foot cord, or you can go the more expensive route and get a wireless transmitter and receiver, which we didn't do this year. We're doing it next year. Then, if you are doing sports or anything like that, broadcasting headsets. This is a Xlr broadcasting headset that uses phantom power, and it works very nice. I think it only costs around $200, somewhere around there. And then a headset. You need to monitor your audio. If you don't do that, you could have, unknown problems that you don't know about until after the live stream is over. So please monitor your audio. A good device to hook all your audio into that we have found is the Presonus Audio Box USB, something like that, I think.
Yeah, 96.
96. And it has your 2 XLR inputs. You have a left-right 1.4-inch aux plug-in. You also have headphones plug-in. This we use a splitter for right here, so we can get audio to our broadcasters. And that way they can hear it. And also from there we use another 3.5 millimeter adapter so that the people adjusting the audio can hear. And for this broadcasting headset in particular, and some others, you have to have phantom power. That does have a phantom power supply, so there's no need to buy an extra phantom power supply or anything like that. Then, if your broadcasters are sitting far away, you need an Xlr cable or transmitter and receiver. We always run hardwire because it's just much simpler and more reliable, but you can do what you want. Then, if you're not live streaming and doing broadcasting for all your games, you need one of these. So you can hook it into your Presonus, and that way they have background audio, and it's not just not a blank screen, but a soundless screen. And then communication. Communication is very much needed. You need to talk to your camera operators or anyone who's long range in a sense. That way you can tell them where to go, when to go, what to do, pretty much. And a tripod. Now, tripods, this you need to go expensive on too, because you don't want to have a bumpy movement. You want smooth, quality, good tripods in a sense. This is a silk, which we prefer to use. We also have a bigger tripod, but we're not going to show that in this. It has an auto level, not an auto level, but a level that you can see. So you can get it level as you want. And a table. You need a good table. Now, our table, we used this one for our broadcasting live streams whenever we did basketball. And it worked perfectly. Next year we probably will try and go bigger and taller so we can stand whenever we're doing it. And then some adapters you might need. This is a USB hub. You'll probably need this whenever you're running all your stuff, because you have your mice, your keyboards, your audio box, your ATEM all plugged into this one computer. So you'll probably need this. Also, for HDMIs, you'll either need a reducer right here like this, or you will need an actual camera to larger HDMI cable. We used these and we hooked them up to our 100-foot with an HDMI female to female end connector. That worked perfectly. Another adapter for your audio box is a 3.5 millimeter to 1.4 inch, I think it's inch, adapter. So you can plug your headphones straight into it and everything like that. So you'll plug it in here and you'll just plug it into your phone's port if you're only using one headset, or you'll split it into your splitter. That is about it. Hi, I'm Gavin Wallace, and I'm back here for part 2 of how to set it up. So, grab your monitors. Put them at opposite ends of your preferred table. Okay, next you will need your ATEM, this right here. And you're going to put it at whichever monitor you want. We usually go with the right side because we set our broadcasters to our right. And that's going to sit there. And then you're going to want your cables. Now, the ATEM comes with a Type-C USB. So you're going to plug that up into the back, right in that position. And then you're going to grab its power cord. You're going to plug it into the power slot on the back. So droop that down at the back of your table, because you want your wires out of your way. You plug it in to the power slot. It says power, so you shouldn't be able to get it confused. And then just plug it in. Once it's plugged in, you should know it is on. It will light up with all colorful lights. As you can see here, you have your red and whites. And then you're going to grab your HDMI. You're going to come to the back of your ATEM and plug it in to the HDMI out. It says it at the top of it. And then I would go to the right of your monitor, or left, whichever way. Just that way it's on the exterior of it. And then plug it into one of the HDMI input ports on your monitors. And then whenever it is plugged in and everything, your monitor should come on and it will look something like this. Next, you're going to grab your gaming computer, or well, ours is a gaming computer, and you're going to put it in your preferred position. We do ours pretty much in the middle next to the monitor it's going to be hooked up to. And we turn it on. Once that is done, we hook our USB Type-C and we go around the exterior again and go underneath the HDMI and power cables and wrap around back to our computer. Now, this for us, because our table is big and it's not that close to our computer, we have to run an extension. This is just a simple USB extension. You plug it in, and then you plug it in to your computer. Now, I did show y'all this in part 1. It is a USB hub. We automatically run these, and whenever you're plugging up your ATEM, make sure you're doing it into a USB 3.0 port. That way you can receive everything. Once that is done, it's as simple as plugging it in to the USB hub. Let me get this pulled up. Once it is hooked up, it should look like this. Here, swing the camera around. and that gives you manual control through the computer of your ATEM switcher. It also allows you to import media and everything like that. Next, I like running a keyboard because it's easier to run what you like. So, you hook your keyboard up to one of the slots on the computer itself because we don't want to take up space in our USB hub, because we'll be needing that in a second. Next, your Presonus Audio Box. So you put it between your switcher and your computer as long as your broadcaster's on this side. If it's on the other side, put it over there somewhere, just somewhere close to your broadcasters. From there, you're going to grab its USB plug-in. It does come with this, so you don't need to buy it or anything like that. And this provides its power and everything like that. So you plug it into the back where it says USB, right there. And then you wrap around the exterior of your computer and you plug it into the USB hub. Once that is done, it should come on with that red light. That's how you know it's on. From there, we're going to go ahead and set up our cameras. So, grab your tripod, whichever one you like. We use the silks, and you open it all the way up. And then put it where you want it. So we're going to do it like this. And then you grab your camera and you put it on. And then you put it in the position you want it. Now ours is not level right now. I'm about to level that. And then flip your camera open. Grab that HDMI that we discussed earlier. Looks like this. It's a big HDMI to a little HDMI. That way it's simplified. Y'all know what it is. And for us, since our ATEM is far away, not far, but farther than what our cord gives us, grab the female HDMI to female HDMI. Then you're going to grab a longer HDMI cord and you're just going to plug it in. One HDMI into that HDMI adapter and into the other. Then you grab it and you plug it into the camera 1 position. It's right next to mic 2 and it says 1. And then run it on the exterior of your monitor again. And then turn on your camera. And then once it is turned on, you should have your camera feed coming into your ATEM. And that's what it should look like. Now, from there, your Ethernet splitter. Now, you don't need this if you're not running Ethernet to any other devices, but we're just going to show you how to hook it up. So, we set ours like right behind any of our computers. So, like that, something like that. So, you're going to grab your power cord and then plug it into the back. There's only one slot on the back. This is a Netgear, so that is how it is for us. And then you're going to grab your Ethernet supply, which here's ours, and you're going to plug it in to the slot to the furthest number 5. And then that's going to stay right there. Okay. And then let's get to broadcasting headsets. So these are what they look like. They have an XLR input and everything like that. So you're going to grab your XLR, something like that, and you're going to plug it into input 1. And that gives you one of them. And then we'll come back to this in a little bit, but let's go ahead and get our other one hooked up. So get your Xlr one, and then we're going to hook it up into the XLR position 2. Now we have both of our broadcasting headsets hooked up. Now whenever we're not using them, we just drape them on the monitors. That way they're out of the way and they look nice, set up like that. Now, to set up your audio for this. Now this is so you can have audio for everyone. You're going to hook in your 1.4 inch to the phone's jack in the back. And this is a 1.4 inch splitter, so you have 2 outputs for it. And then you're going to grab, not a reducer, but what's it called? An upsizer, 1.4 inch or 3.5 millimeter inch to 1.4 inch. You're going to plug it in right there. Then you're going to plug in your 3.5 millimeter audio jack splitter. That way your 2 people who are running the switcher and audio have audio as well. Then on this side would be where your broadcasters would be. So you plug theirs in right there. And now they have both the mic and audio for there, so they can hear themselves and they can talk. Now, the TV. This is so you can run your own live feed and see what it looks like. For us, whenever we live streamed, we didn't have an Ethernet port on the back of this, so we used an external computer, which we don't have on us right now. But you can use anything from a Chromebook that has an Ethernet port, you can use an Apple computer, you can use anything that has an Ethernet hookup, which I know some Apple computers don't, but we used an Apple Mac Mini. And so we used that, and we just had our live stream going on here whenever we did. So I'm not going to show you how to do that, but it's like hooking up a computer to a monitor. It works the same way. So now I'm going to show y'all how to do that. How to hook y'all's computer up to a monitor. So I'm going to grab another HDMI port. So another HDMI. And you're just going to plug it in to your computer's HDMI port right here. And then you're going to plug it in to the back of the monitor. Once you do that, you have to have your computer on for your monitor to receive it. So if it's password protected or anything like that, it will need to be signed in. Once you get it signed in and everything like that, your monitor should come on to a blank screen. So it should look like this. Now, this is an extended monitor. If yours is set up to duplicate or anything like that, it will show your live screen, so you'll have the same screen. You'll have to go to your settings, go to display, and then you should find a tab that says monitors or something like that. And it says duplicate, extend, show only on one or something like that. You're going to want to extend. So go ahead and extend it and everything like that. And then your headphones. This you just plug in to the 3.5 millimeter jack, and there you go, you have audio. These we also droop on the monitors. I'm going to droop it on this PC, or not PC, but laptop right here. And then your walkies. These you don't have to hook up to anything. Just turn them on to the same channel. That's it. But let's get back to mics. So your external, if you're running one of these. So let's go ahead and unhook both of our headsets, broadcasting headsets, and we'll move them out the way. So the reason I am unplugging them is because there is no on and off switch on this Presonus, so you just have volume controls. You can turn the volume all the way down, it's easier to unplug it. So grab your XLR cable, Now this one is long. You won't need it if you're going really close. So you just plug it into one of the preferred slots. It doesn't matter which one. And you plug it into your microphone. Just like that. And then you put this wherever you want it. Now, microphones. If they don't come with power, you have to have phantom power supply on your thing. Since ours comes with phantom power supply, it automatically turns on. If you do have to put a battery in, it's as simple as turning the switch on, and that's it. Here, I'm going to go ahead and unhook this, that way it's not in our way. And that is pretty much it, guys. To pretty much hook Ethernet into this, you would run your Ethernet from your splitter into your computer, and that's it.